boss?
No, you stay here. I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
I've paid you a small fortune.
This gives you power over me?
What is this?
Your money and infrastructure have been important till now.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rukaha, Kwadash. I want to give double honors to that apostle, now there's a great millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. I wanted to do a video concerning this video clip that was uploaded by, GMS Austere Man. Subscribe to his channel and be edified. The name of his video clip that he put out is "You Are Not Prepared for the Darkness." Okay, and I forgot this character on the left. His name. I've watched a couple of his videos, and he's doing some type of podcast with Corey Holcomb, which you're gonna see in the video clip. Because I'm gonna play it, and I want to go into some couple particular things that they state, and also go into some scriptures, man. All right. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Down right now, and I say this with love to every single person watching and every single person here. If you realize exactly who you're dealing with, you will understand that they sincerely are trying to get rid of you.
Well,
Sincerely.
I realize we're not prepared. I'm talking about 90% of black people raised in the city.
Absolutely.
You're not prepared for nothing that can happen at the drop of a dime, which means, let me start out with this. Let me just say this. All you city folks are not ready for darkness. I never saw darkness until I was over in the Virgin Islands, and sometimes the power go out.
Yep.
City folks are not used to not being able to see their hand in front of their face. It was a shocking moment to me. I was like, what the hell?
Yes.
All the lights and power are out. We couldn't see each other. You recognize a couple of people's voice.
Yes.
But at night, the darkness that God makes, you don't appreciate the light until you've really been in some darkness. People think I'm talking about sickness and all that. No, I'm talking about the simple darkness of this planet, because you've hid under the enemy's light at night. You don't know what you really up against. Until you really in the darkness of this world, you actually lost. You don't have a clue what you could be up against, because they give you a light so you could trust them and go to their grocery stores and everything else and feel like you live it. No.
We're comfortable, Corey.
You know what I'm saying?
We're too damn comfortable. Again, I've said this before. I've been very polite over the years. You know who I follow. Y'all know what I'm about. You understand that. All jokes aside, I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why your brother's been hitting weights the way he's been hitting weights and training the way he's been training. There's a reason why your brother has been studying people and meeting with people and looking at ways to prepare and have solutions. There are people right now, brother, who are coming together and collaborating. They have their own communities. They have their own farms. They have their own animals if they want to have milk and meats and things like that. And they also have banks, and they also have their armories with weapons. You have a lot of people right now preparing because the U.S. government has lost control.
So you heard him say it. He said you got a lot of people preparing because the government has lost control. Okay. Well, actually, the government hasn't lost control. And, the things that you're seeing take place on the earth, or I should say a lot of the things that you're seeing take place on the earth are, being pushed by the powers that be, these wicked elites, which, control society, which push their agenda that you see play out on the face of the earth, okay, which control governments, all right, which set up these particular governors and presidents, all right, that put together, these wars and the things circling around these wars as well, which, the majority of our people are ignorant to, okay? And, you got a lot of our people just like this that think that they can prepare for that particular event, okay? Because when you go into preparation, it goes into an action of preparing for something that is going to take place that they actually believe is going to happen. Let's go into that definition of preparation. It says the action or process of making ready or being made ready for use or consideration. Okay? It says something done to get ready for an event or undertaking. And what is that event or undertaking? That event or undertaking is when all hell breaks loose. Okay? You know, hey, concerning Jacob's trouble, man. All right, which is going to be like a time which has never been seen on the earth. And there's nothing that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can do to prepare for that particular event, okay? Concerning physically, you know, concerning storing up, you know, goods, you know, getting weapons, training. The nigga said he was doing push-ups. Man, let's rewind that.
And all jokes aside, I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why your brother's been hitting weights the way he's been hitting weights and training the way he's been training. There's a reason why your brother has been studying people.
They say he's been hitting weights and training. That ain't gonna help you, man. Come on, man. They really don't understand who they're up against. They really don't understand, all right, the capabilities, all right, and the magnitude of force that this devil actually has, okay? What he's actually been given on the left-hand side. They don't really understand this man's blessing, okay, and how hard he's about to come down on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which ultimately it's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, like it states in Isaiah the 10th chapter, which we're going to get into, man. Okay, let's go into a couple more of these definitions for the word preparation, man. It says a devising, putting together, thinking up, drawing up, construction, making ready, assembly, arrangement. Hey, you can't do none of these things, man. Okay, especially on a high level and a high magnitude that this guy is trying to speak of, man. You know, Esau's gonna come quick and dismantle that, which he has in times past. All right, you're not gonna be able to get your. Hey, even if you want to do these particular things, you have to use what the devil is presenting to you. Okay, if you want to get guns, guess what? You got to get his guns. You got to get his ammunition. If you want to get land, you gotta go before him to get the deed, you know, and to get, you know, under the law, under his law, be able to get these particular lands, okay, because he owns it, okay. If you want to store up food and goods and water and all this, guess what? At the end of the day, you got to go before him to get these particular things, man, okay, you know, and he's watching. Okay, he's watching your every move. He's watching your every step. He's listening to you. Okay, and if you get too far, you know, you get too far out, guess what? All right, he's going to come up and dismantle that. All right, and he's going to use his power of the pen. All right, you know, he's going to use that pen to, you know, dismantle your whole organization, your whole preparation, and all your arrangements, man. He ain't even got to come in with the sword. Okay. He can dismantle you just by his laws, all right, that he puts forth, man, okay?
And meeting with people and looking at ways to prepare and have solutions. There are people right now, brother, who are coming.
Yeah, the only solution is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The only solution is to repent, okay? And turn back to your true power, all right? Turn away from Christianity and all these doctrines and religions. Can turn away from the ways of this world, okay? You know, mentally and spiritually come up out of this place, man. Okay, because, you know, you have Israelites like this that'll speak these particular things, but really at the end of the day, you know, they really trust in Esau, man. Okay, let's go to Amos chapter 5 and 16, because the majority of our people, they really don't understand, you know, the magnitude of the times that we're coming into, man, and how bad these times are going to be and how evil these times are going to be, man. Okay, this is Amos chapter 5 and 16. It says, therefore, the Lord, the power of Yahweh of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all the streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, for they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. and went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Okay? So there's not going to be no escape. Okay? If the Lord is not protecting you, there's no escape. There's no type of device. There's no type of, you're not going to have no type of protection, no refuge. There's not going to be no place you can run and hide. There's no preparation, okay, if Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not protecting you in that time, okay? Let's read that again. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, and went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, okay? It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? All right, so there's not going to be a no escape for the majority of our people, man. Okay, and also touching on, you know, that physical darkness, you know, which is a plague in itself. You know, like Corey Holcomb was going into, man, it's going to be very, very dark upon the earth. Okay, it's especially over here in Babylon, man. All right, you know, you got people that are scared of the dark. Okay, and a level of darkness is gonna come upon this place that these people have never seen. All right, you know, even us, even the ones that are you know, doing this work, man. Hey, when we were born in, you know, to this captivity, guess what, man? We were born into, you know, technology, you know, light bulbs, where we were very familiar with always seeing light or always being able to have light. Okay, you know, so the comfort is going to be stripped from these people on a large magnitude, man. Okay, and it's not just going to stop there. All right, it says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay, and you know, you got these so-called Christians that, you know, desire for this day. Okay, you know, ultimately what they're desiring for is their own destruction. Okay,
together and collaborating. They have their own communities, they have their own farms, they have their own animals if they want to have milk and meats and things like that, and they also have banks, and they also have their armories with weapons. You have a lot of people right now preparing because the U.S. government has lost control. They've lied to the people, and the people found out about it. They are trying to force people to do things that people are not with them no more, and other nations are now looking at turning on this nation right now. Literally, you have BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. They have also added the United Arab Emirates. They have also added other nations, Ethiopia, etc., to come up with a new currency that is going to rival the currency that is the dominant dollar, which is the U.S. dollar right now. They are literally coming to take the #1 spot. It's not a game. It's not a joke. So I know when I'm saying
what
these things.
You're saying, RZA, to make it for the people out there who don't get it, your money ain't going to be shit in a minute.
No, really. No, really.
Your money is not going to be worth what
really?
you killed for to get it.
Really?
Yeah, and you know that's exactly right. You know, because the American dollar is losing, you know, its value every day. Okay, let's get that precept real quick. You know, because your riches are not going to profit you. You know, like we was reading in the you know, concerning the day of the Lord, man. All right, in the day of, you know, the Lord's wrath. Let's go to Proverbs 11:4 real quick. You know, because, you know, a lot of people are you know, putting their trust in riches, and they think that when all hell breaks loose, that they're gonna be able to use, or even be able to prepare before all hell breaks loose. You know, concerning the wealth and the money and the various other things that they have attained and have, is gonna benefit them in that time, which is not. All right, let's go to Proverbs 11:4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Okay, so your riches are not going to profit you. All right, when all hell breaks loose, when Jacob's trouble takes place. Hey, when Yahweh cracks some clouds with his angels, man. Okay, hey, when them nukes hit, all right, your riches are not going to benefit. Hey, your riches are going to be the last thing that you're thinking about when all hell breaks loose. Okay, you best believe that. All right, it says righteousness delivereth from death. Okay, You know, only preparation you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have, okay, is to repent and, you know, turn back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right? You know, forsake your old way, okay? Forsake the ways of this world and everything that you were brought up and taught, okay? You know, from a very young age, all right? And, you know, Lord willing, you'll be protected and ultimately saved from, you know, protected during that time of trouble and ultimately saved from that great destruction that's going to take place, man. Okay? It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. Okay? It says, when a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish. Okay? Hey, man. You know, and you know, our people have an expectation. Okay? You know, even in the event of things getting rough and bad, that they're going to be able to make it through by banding and coming together, you know, to getting a bunker and storing goods, you know, gathering weapons, training, push-ups and lifting weights. So they'll be strong. So they'll be big and strong and tough in that time. They'll be able to fight off the enemy, right? Come on, man. Don't you know that a famine's about to take place on it? Hey, hey, the first wave is gonna be the lack of food, the lack of clean water. So all your particular gains, all right, all your gains, guess what? That them going right out the window in the first couple weeks. All right, you're gonna be dehydrated. You ain't gonna have the proper nutrition. So all your muscles and your strength, okay, and all that, even your energy, is gonna be completely depleted. All right, and that's just the first wave. Okay, it says, when a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and the hope of unjust men perisheth. All right, and the majority of our people hope that this place will continue forever. It says the righteous is delivered out of trouble. Okay, so it says the righteous is delivered out of trouble, man. All right, you wicked so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, guess what? Y'all are not gonna be saved. Y'all are not gonna be delivered, man. Okay. It says, let's continue on. It says, the righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. It says, and a hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. Okay, so through knowledge shall the just be delivered, like it says in Isaiah the 33rd chapter. Let's get that real quick. Let's go to Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Okay, so this wisdom and knowledge is going to be our stability. Not working out, not training, not coming together, not storing up stocks and goods. All right, no type of physical preparation. All right, it's going to be a stability when all hell breaks loose, man. Okay, you know, and ultimately Esau is going to dismantle any type of program, any type of preparation, any type of system that you're trying to put together before he even executes his move. See, our people really don't understand the level of power, you know, concerning what he's been given on the left hand side. All right, by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that this man has, man. Okay, our people really don't understand this man's blessing, man. All right, hey, this devil literally can, you know, he has satellites that record the whole earth, man. So all has to do is hit rewind, audio and video. He can see through your house. He can see through your skin, man. He can see your heartbeat with his technology he's got. You ain't getting nothing by him, all right? Concerning going out and trying to start something. But he's listening to everything you're saying, all right? Furthermore, he has all types of agents and crisis actors and you know, he's got a heavy payroll, man, and he can use at his disposal, okay, to take you down, to demonize you, all right, you know, to make an example out of you, all right. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. Okay, so that wisdom and knowledge, man. All right. It says, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay. You know, and that's what the majority of our people they don't get. All right. They don't understand that, hey, the only way, all right, is this way. Okay. The only way is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The only way is to repent. Okay. And seek the Lord, man. Let's continue on.
A bank account that you look at and you smile at, it's not going to be worth nothing in a minute. Can you imagine what happens when people who are used to having money ain't got money? Those are the savages.
Yes, and that's right. Hey, man. You know, those people that have money that all of a sudden don't have money that ain't used to having it. Hey, like, what was it? I forgot who said it, you know, but I think it was Alex Jones, you know, basically talking about cannibalism, man. You know, he's got to think about actually having to become accountable just to feed his children, man. All right. You know, that scene in the Dark Knight, when the Joker says, I'm just ahead of the curve, you know, these so-called civilized people, once the chips are down, they're going to literally eat each other, man. Okay. I mean, just look at America, man. You know, when, you know, a store is having a sale, or, you know, Black Friday, or even the event that there's a scarceness of a particular product, you got people fighting and damn near treading and stomping on each other just to get these particular things, man. Imagine when it really gets real out here, okay? You know? These people, like the scripture says in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, these, you know, friends shall, you know, fight each other like enemies. That's what's about to happen. That's what's about to take place on the earth. Matter of fact, let's get there. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. I believe it's, bear with me one moment. All right, Salaki, it's 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter is what I was looking for. 2nd Ezra 6, and let's go down to verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay, you know, all your grocery stores, your stores that you go to get goods, all right, they're going to be completely emptied out. And moreover, these larger particular stores are going to be turned into concentration camps facilities. Verse 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. All right. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Okay.
Your money is not going to be worth what
Really?
you killed for to get it.
Really?
That little bank account that you look at and you smile at, it's not going to be worth nothing in a minute. Can you imagine what happens when people who are used to having money ain't got money? Those are the savages.
None of this is new to me.
Oh, yeah, I
None
know.
of this is new to me. So I know that with my dad. My dad.
And this is what we're about to see take place, man. It's some serious savagery. Okay. You know, here it is. Esau Edom has been calling us the savages. All right. You know, he calls us Indians. He calls us these different bywords. You know, he portrays this image of us and points the finger at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans at the problem of the earth, when he's really the savage. He's really the problem of the earth. And he's really about to show his horns. He's really about to show his savagery on a very high level. All right, let's go to Isaiah 65 and 11. It says, but ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. All right, and how is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua speaking and calling? All right, how is he stretching his hand out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? By the way of his prophets that you see all over the four corners of the earth. All right, primarily, all right, over here in Babylon. Okay, it says, when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Okay, our people choosing where the Lord delights not. They put their energy in things that are vanity, man. Okay, that are meaningless. All right, like these particular people were going into concerning well, this guy on the left with the red bow tie. I forgot his name. You know, Lord willing, you know, one of you brothers and sisters can put that in the comment board. Uh, you know that he is, you know, talking about, man. You know, it's concerning preparation, man. All right. It says, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Verse 13, therefore thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Okay? So the Lord's going to protect his servants. He's not going to protect all of Israel. Okay? He's going to protect his servants. He's going to feed his servants. All right? The rest of you, guess what? Like it says, like we read in verse 12, it says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. So the Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a particular number that are going to be protected, and a particular number that are not going to be protected. All right. It says, behold, back in verse 13, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, and ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right. Amen. And Lord willing, you know, we're part of that number, man. Okay, because you know we're right there at the doorstep of you know, things getting really, really bad, man, and chaos. You know, chaos happening in the streets, man. You know, let's get the definition of chaos. All right, this is the definition of chaos. It says behavior, or like it says complete disorder and confusion. Okay, it says disorganization. Okay, so you in your preparation and you're trying to organize yourself. Well, guess chaos is about to take place on the earth, which is, you know, going to completely disorganize anything that you have organized. All right, it says confusion, mayhem. All right, it says turmoil. You know, you got a lot of our people that think Jacob's trouble is just going to be something that they can fight and kick and punch, you know, and jump and run and shoot, you know, and hide from, man. All right. Hey, what does it say in Daniel the 12th chapter? Let's get it real quick. All right. It's going to be like a time which has never been before, man. All right. Let's go to Daniel 12:1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was, since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be written in the book. Okay, and you know, Lord willing, we're written in that book. All right, so it's going to be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, man. Okay, so it's going to be a very, very troublesome time that is hard to even explain with words that we have. Okay, let's go over to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew 24 real quick. Let's go down to verse, I think it's 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall be. Okay. So man, it's gonna be all hell's gonna be breaking loose, and man, even if you know, there's gonna be no escape, man. Okay, you know, either the Lord's with you or He's not. Okay, you know, you're not gonna just be able to run away from the city or to get away. Hey, like we read, man, in what was that? That was Isaiah 65. Okay. You know, you might run out to the woods somewhere or to an off-grid location, and you might meet a bear. Now you're running for your life from a bear. You know, you get away from the bear, and guess what? A lion pops up out of nowhere, man. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 65 and Salakia. Not Isaiah 65. Go to let's see. I think it was bear with me one moment. Salakia. Amos chapter 5. All right. Amos 5 and let's skip down to straight to the point. Verse 19, it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Okay. So there's not going to be no physical preparation for what's about to take place on the earth, man. Your weight training, that's going to be, it's not going to matter. It's not going to profit you in that time. Let's go over to Isaiah chapter 10 real quick. And let's go down to verse 5. It says, "O Assyrian," and the modern day Assyrian is, the so-called white man. It says, "The rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation." Okay? And not only do you have to watch out or concerning these guys you see on your screen, and when he's talking about, in preparation, not only are you going to have to prepare for, just these every average day people, and chaos breaking out amongst them and them trying to rob and steal and hurt you and this, that, and so forth. But you got these different militias, okay, that these wicked elites are going to give the green light to, all right, to go out amongst you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and ultimately, do their bidding, all right? And on top of that, you're going to have these different, extensions of the government concerning these different task force and these stormtroopers and Gurger troops. Okay, you're going to have Esau's technology, his drones, his robots. All right, come on, man. You talking about preparation. Hey, you don't have nothing, man. You don't have the technology this devil has. You don't have no army. You don't have no ships. Okay, you don't have nothing that can rival what this man has, man. Okay. The Lord is going to be our defense. Okay. That's who's going to protect us, man. All right. It says, "O Assyrian, a rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation," man. Okay. So everything that, this devil is planning to do unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, hey, the Lord has put that in his mind. Okay. And that sword in their hand, that rod in their hand is the indignation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? Because ultimately this is the Lord doing this to, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 6, "I will send him against a hypocritical nation." So, ultimately the Most High Yahweh is giving this devil the green light, man. All right? He's giving him a green light to go out and smite a certain number of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It says, "I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge, to take the spoil and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the streets." Okay, so this devil's about to come down hard on you Israelites, man. He's coming down with everything he's got. Okay? And the majority of our people are going to be taken out, man. All right? Let's get one more scripture and we can wrap it up. All right, let's go to Psalms chapter 62. And let's go down to verse 7. All right, and it reads, this Psalm 62 and 7. It says, "And Yahweh is my salvation and my glory. The rock of my strength and my refuge is in Yahweh." Okay, so our protection is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, it says trust in him at all times. So we got to trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in all times, okay? In the times when everything's okay, and in times when, it's bad, all right? In times where, all hell's breaking loose, man. It says trust in him at all times. Ye people, pour out your heart before him. Yahweh is a refuge for us, okay? "Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie. To be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. All right? Like we went into earlier, your riches are not going to profit you in the day when all hell breaks loose, man. Okay? What's really important is those true riches, man. Okay? And those riches are this wisdom and knowledge, man. All right? It says, verse 11, Yahweh hath spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto Yahweh. See, the Most High Yahweh is in control. Everything's going to his, according to his will, according to the script that he wrote. All right? A lot of our people, they can't fathom that, that the one that they call God controls good and evil. The one they call God is doing these particular things and allowing this devil to do these particular things as well. They can't fathom that, all these things that are happening on the earth are of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. They can't fathom that there's no free will, man. All right? That's far out to them. That's unbelievable. It says, Yahweh has spoken once, twice have I heard this. The power belongeth unto Yahweh. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy, for thou rendest to every man according to his worth. Lord willing, that was edifying. To the next time, Shalom.